Hi friends, Tracy.bish here, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Australia. Welcome to my channel. I'm so excited that you've come to join me today for the Global Monthly Video Hop. This month for April, we are focusing on fun folds, and I'm super excited to share this card with you today. I'm using the Hooray for Surprises bundle as well as the Nested Essential Dice and this gorgeous DSP. Now you won't find this in the catalogue, it is an online exclusive only, so you can find that in my online store or in the Stampin' Up! Online store if you're outside of Australia. It's called Flowering Zinnias. It's a whole suite. There's embossing folders, there's a stamp set, there's a dies, lots and lots of fun things with this set. I love the colours. I think the colours are just absolutely gorgeous. You've got Real Red, Melon Mumbo, Petal Pink, Pumpkin Pie, Lemon Lime Twist and Old Olive. So some really, really bright, bold, funky colours, which I just absolutely love. I love this DSP. It's so pretty. And you've got tons of flowers there that you can fussy cut or die cut out if you have the bundle, which is always good. So for today's card, it is fun folds, and I'm going to be showing you how to create a double gatefold, which, you know, is a nice little, something a little bit different. So just quickly, the Global Monthly Video Hop is a group of Stampin' Up! Demonstrators from around the world. We get together every month with a new theme, and it's a video hop. So you can find all the people who are joining me in this hop this month in the description of my video. So once you've finished here, you can go over, see what everyone else is creating with fun folds this month, and please leave them a comment, give them a thumbs up, and if you haven't hit subscribe, you could do that as well. And obviously if you're new here, I would love it if you've done those things for me as well. So I've sort of picked out a couple of the DSP pieces that I want, and I've also sort of grabbed Berry Burst and Lemon Lime Twist. Although Berry Burst is not one of the colours, it works so well with that DSP, so I went with it. And I chose the Berry Burst for my card base. So we need a piece of cardstock that measures 5 7/8 by 11 inches, and then we're going to just do a little bit of scoring on each side once we have that down at those measurements. So we're going to score at, let me have a look, 1 1/4 and 1 1/4 and 3 3/8 on each end. So those two score lines, I'm going to turn it around and then score those score lines again. And what actually will happen once you fold it down, these will actually meet in the center, which is super fun. So now with a double gatefold, sometimes you can add a belly band to hold them together. I haven't. I've just sort of added my decoration at the front. But if you really wanted to add a belly band, you could, and then just add the decoration to the belly band. So basic white cardstock here, we're going to cut a piece for the inside of the card. This is going to measure 4 by 5 5/8, and we're also going to need a little bit for the sentiment at the front, but we're not going to worry about that just yet. And this gorgeous paper. So we need 2 pieces that are going to measure 1 by 5 5/8, and that's the ones we're going to be cutting here now. They are for the front flaps of the gatefold card. So 1 inch by 5 5/8. Then we're going to need some of that gorgeous Lemon Lime Twist green, and we're going to need 4 of those. So I'm going to cut 4 down at 1 7/8 by 5 5/8, and that is going to be for the inside of the card as well as the outside. There's 2 flaps that actually, when you fold it down, you're going to see those 2 little flaps. So it just sort of softens it all down. Now I could have used those flowering zinnias, the bright, bold flowers as well, but I just wanted to sort of tone it down a little bit. So if you made those the 4 larger ones in big bold colors and images, try and tone it down a little bit with your smaller little strips of cardstock DSP as well. So once we have all 4 of those cut, again, that's 1 7/8 by 5 5/8. We can start scoring and burnishing our card base. So we are going to be using the nested essential dies, and I do muck around a ton because honestly I'm creating this as you see it, and you know, I don't craft fast, and especially if I don't know exactly what I'm doing, so you know, it's a bit of a slow process. I have cut out bits of this video just so you know you're not watching me twiddle my thumbs trying to work out which one I want, which one I don't want. I've left some of it in as well. So we're just folding these in. So we fold the 1 and no, what was it? 3 3/8 in towards the center, and then the 1 1/4. Yeah, 1 1/4 will be folded backwards. And you're just going to use your bone fold to make sure that those are nice and crisp, because it will sort of hold that card together as well if they're nice, crisp, burnished lines. Okay, so we have that piece of basic white that's going to go in the center, and here's where I sort of muck around a little bit, getting all my pieces in place. Now I didn't cut the DSP, so the two front flaps, those flowers don't, when the card's put together, they don't actually create the same image, and I'm fine with that. If you want to do it that way, what you will need to do is have a piece of DSP that measures 2 by 5 5/8, and then just cut it in half at 1 inch, and that way your image of those flowers are going to join up and be perfect. So just a little tip for you. It didn't worry me, but everyone is different. Now I'm going to use some liquid glue here to just put all my pieces in, and I'm just sort of lining it up. Here I am trying to work out whether I want the big bold flowers as my main piece, or whether I want to leave it with the other side. And I do end up using that lemon lime twist pattern just to tone it all down, and it looks so good. Honestly, it really does. So using my liquid glue for that. Now if you're in need of any of the supplies that I'm using on today's card, you can certainly purchase them in my online store if you live in Australia. There is a link of the supplies in the comments section. And I have some wonderful benefits if you shop with me each month. I send out a handmade card as well as a bundle tutorial, the Simple Sweet Stampers tutorial bundle, for my customers each month who purchase with me. Please use the host code, and you can find that in the description of the video as well. I will also, if you spend over $65 in product, I'll send you the April tutorial bundle, which is packed full of wonderful projects as well. So some great benefits for shopping with me if you live in Australia. Now if you live in another country, please use my friends' links if you don't already have a demonstrator. I know that they would love to earn your business and help you out with any issues that you may have. So once we've added all these in, and I did pop in that basic white piece, one thing that I don't show you in this video is I do stamp the inside of the card with Make-A-Wish using the lemon lime twist ink, but I did that after I stopped the video. I'm also going to grab out this beautiful paper, and I want to just fussy cut out one of these flowers to add to my card. And I actually really love how great inside it looks. Now I've made 2 of these cards, so this card that I'm actually making now is one I believe that I've actually sent to a friend for her birthday, so I have the second sample. I'm not sure whether I took a photo of this one yet, to be completely honest, but it doesn't matter because they're both the same. The only thing missing is one has a different flower to the other inside the card, so it's not going to matter any great deal. So once we've quickly fussy cut, now if you do have the bundle from the online exclusives, you can actually use the die set to die cut that image, which makes it really quick and easy. For me, it's just as quick to be able to fussy cut quickly around. I'm also going to bring in a strip of lemon lime twist to that bottom base of the card, because I thought it just needed, you know, to add a little bit of the greenery in and tie it all in together. And, you know, that flower just looked really sad sitting in there by itself. And actually, maybe this is the one that I did keep, and the other sample card is the one I sent to my friend, but it's fine, it doesn't really matter. So I'm using the Ribbon Duo Combo Pack, which is in the annual catalogue. This is actually retiring at the end of the month, so if you like this ribbon, please get in and grab that as soon as you can. And I'm just trying to think. I think the great thing is the Hooray for Surprises is sticking around, so that's good. But I'm not 100% sure about the nested essential dies. I think they may be leaving. I didn't check before I come on to do my voiceover. So that little strip of lemon lime twist is actually measures 4 inches by 3/8 of an inch. And we're just going to glue that down on the inside of that card front. Yeah, so we have lots and lots of different projects for you with the Fun Fold theme this month. So I really do urge you to go over and check out what everyone else is creating. I know they're going to have some great little designs for you to be able to recreate. And yeah, I really hope that you're enjoying my card as well. This Flowering Zinnia DSP is so pretty. If you like the bold, the bright colours, this is one that you can really use. And there's an embossing folder as part of this set as well. So that's really nice. And I'm just going to tuck that little flower. Now this is a great way of using your DSP, even the edges. If it's not a full image, you can pop it under a bit of cardstock. And look, doesn't that look pretty? You wouldn't even know that it's only half a flower. Okay, so we're going to bring in the nested essential dies. I'm going to use some basic white cardstock, basic white thick, and the lemon lime twist for these 2 die cuts. And honestly, I went backwards and forwards and using all 3 of these. I do end up using that little rounded rectangle because it fits, you know, really nicely on the card. And it fits the sentiment really well as well. Hope your birthday is wonderful, which is a really pretty nice sentiment as well. Okay, so I'm going to muck around with these for a little while, but yeah, see, I think that would work. But this is what I do. Do you guys do this where you sort of go backwards and forwards on what you're going to use for your card? But I will tell you, I love the colour combo. I think the lemon lime twist, berry burst, and all those beautiful colours in that DSP is so pretty. You know, this is going to bring a smile to anyone's face once they receive this card. And you know, it doesn't even have to be a birthday card. You could put any sentiment on there that you like. Now the Hooray for Surprises bundle is a really special bundle. It is a very interactive bundle where the dies actually have multiple dies that are like peekaboo pieces. So it scores the piece of card, and then the recipient can actually take that piece off that's scored. Such a clever idea. There's one that is a like a little zipper pull. You know, on the back of the envelopes from some companies where you pull the side of the envelope off and it's sort of perforated. We have one that's like that, which is super cool. I love this set. It's so much fun to create with. So I'm going to actually show you how to emboss with our Stampin' Up! Colours. And you can do this with any colour at all. I've got my clear embossing powder from the Basics embossing powders. I've got my lemon lime twist ink. And what we're going to do is we're going to add the ink to our stamp from the Versamark ink, which is a clear sticky ink. Then I'm going to add the coloured that we want to use, so lemon lime twist, stamping it down on my basic white. Now using your Versamark and then stamping into your ink pad will not hurt your ink pad in any way, but if you do it the other way around, you're certainly going to hurt your embossing your Versamark ink, because you'll add ink into that. So make sure that you do your Versamark first and then into the coloured ink using your clear powder. We're just going to heat emboss this, so it's going to make it melt. The powder will melt away, and then you're going to have this bright, glossy, embossed image with the sentiment, and it's going to be in Lemon Lime Twist. So if you have any colour of the Stampin' Up! Ink pads, you can heat emboss with any of those colours with your Versamark ink. So if you've never tried this, I urge you to have a go. It is really fun, and I know Stampin' Up! Used to have multiple coloured embossing powders. They don't stock these anymore, but this is a great way to add colour, to add shine to your card or project by using your clear embossing powder. So super cute technique that I really hope that you'll give a go. Okay, once we have that nice and heated, we're going to add the 2 layers of the Lemon Lime Twist and the basic white together. Now I have used my largest and my second largest of those rounded rectangle dies, and I'm going to pop them up with some dimensionals, and of course that beautiful ribbon, which is the Ribbon Duo Combo Pack. We're going to tie a little bow with that and add it down with a glue dot, and we're going to add just a few dimensionals to the left hand side of the sentiment piece, because we just want to add it to the very left hand side of the card. Now I am coming in and doing a second embossed image. My thoughts were, if I have it down a little bit lower, the sentiment down a little bit lower, I could use that second fussy cut flower that I did. I can add that to the sentiment piece. I don't actually end up doing that, but I've left this in to show you that, you know, sometimes you can mix and match or try different things, and not everything is going to work. But what's going to happen is you're going to end up with a whole, you know, little container, or, you know, a little drawer maybe of scraps of things that you've done that, you know, you haven't used. And I highly recommend, I did a challenge, Tracy Sunday challenge, a couple of weeks ago, using the scraps on your desk, because we all have them, and I urge you to try and use those regularly. So put them in a little bowl, do something with them that you can come back to. Now if you're working with a set, maybe a flower set that you've stamped and die cut out quite a few different flowers, one other thing that you can do is you can put them in a little plastic envelope, or, you know, a little plastic bag in that stamp set, and that way when you're using that stamp set again, you'll have those pieces all ready to go, which may help as well. So just a few little tips there to using your scraps, and sometimes, you know, things don't work out, so you can pop them into your scrap bin and use them on further cards, which is always fun. So here I am, I'm trying to work out whether I want it on the center of that sentiment, whether I want it on the top, and you know what, I don't use it at all, which is fine. But it was certainly fun to use. I even looked at putting it on the inside. I actually ended up using it on a second card, so it worked out really well. I will go back to my other sentiment piece, because it stamps so beautifully in the middle, and then that way I can add my little bow without covering everything up. So it just sort of sits on the bottom of that sentiment piece, which looks really good. I love these little small ribbons that Stampin' Up! Have. I much prefer these tiny ones over the big fat ones, but I find that you can use them a lot more on your projects. So I will be sorry to see this this ribbon set go, because it's been really great. Now if you have enjoyed my video, I would love it if you gave me a thumbs up, if you left me a comment, whether you're watching straight away or whether you're watching this later on. And don't forget, you can find all the the video hop participants in the description of this video, so please go and check those out, and make sure you leave them a comment. let them know what you thought of their project. I know they really do appreciate that. So we're just going to pop these up with some dimensionals, and once again I'm going to pop the left hand side of the lemon lime twist die cut. Just going to add some dimensionals to that and pop it onto the very left hand side of the card, so that little flap on the left hand side where the flowers are. And such a cute card, very, very simple card to create, and honestly we've let that DSP speak for itself, make the card beautiful, and it's really easy work. You know, you can't go wrong with a little bit of DSP, and so pretty. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that you have enjoyed today's project. We'll be back again next month with another theme. So if you're enjoying the Global Monthly Video Hops, please come back. We would love to have you. And don't forget that if you would like to purchase any of the supplies that I've used on today's card, you certainly can over in my online store. Please use the link in the description of this video. And there we have it. Simply beautiful. I love it. Thank you so much for your time, and I'll see you all soon. Bye bye everyone.